Chapter 2-3. Wow, we're 23 chapters in already. Breaking the bank. Gonna give me a lot of coins. Wow. Dang. Yeah! Oh, you broke it. You broke my most favorite phase. Doofuses. I love that phase more than anything, and you broke it. Yeah. Oh, you'll pay for that. Yes, you will. I'll have you know that that vase cost 1 million rubies. I just immediately think this is Zelda CEI games. So hand over that money now, or you're done for. Rubies? No, I don't believe Mario carries any of that particular currency. I don't suppose those are anything like coins, are they? Coins? No one uses coins anymore, you peasants. I spit on your coins. So what are you saying? You're telling me you don't have any rubies at all? Well, guess what? You're just gonna have to work it off then. Until you work off your debts, you naughty little things. I own you. Enjoy labor. Yeah, so you can earn rubies in the generator room on the top floor. Go play Cookie Clicker or something. Once you earn 1 million rubies, you come pay it off in the room at the back. You can also check the balance of your debt there. So get to work, servants. What? Mario's now saddled with a 1 million rupee debt. Whoa. What? Rubies. Sorry, Link. Not enough rubies. Oh, hi there, big welcome. So happy to have you here at Ruby Savings and Loan. Sure. I don't know. Hi. First off, thanks for taking out a special Ruby loan. Now, what can I do for you? I love you. Yeah, well, that's just super. You know what I love? Rubies. Go get me some slacker. Okay. But yeah, I guess to progress here, you have to break that jar no matter what, so it forces you into that. Okay, so the top room here. Phew. Jump, little fleas. This is Super Paper Mario. Work those skinny little flea legs. Ugh, make it burn. Jump like you mean it. Boss Mimi hates it dark like she hates Brussels sprouts, so work on it. More power. Hi. Whoa, let's not knock my plate onto my lap. That would be very not good. Yeah, this is a generator room. Hit blocks make energy, earn rupees. Ugh. Rupees make the world go up, down, round, and round. You wanna work here too? Sure thing. Ugh, love the energy, kid. Just find an unused block and jump like you mean it. Another day, another ruby. Rubies are life. This is a cryptocurrency farm. Jump, ruby, jump, ruby. When you're done jumping, come talk to me. Tell you how many rubies you earned. Oh, and watch out for our motivational sparks that travel along the floor. Motivational sparks. I see now that one prisoner dude from earlier was foreshadowing. So, ooh. Well, I'm just gonna do this while I like finish my plate. That's what I think I'm gonna do. So you can just like enjoy watching this. This is a great excuse for me to finish eating what's on my plate. It actually works out great for me timing-wise. Muncha muncha. Yeah, this is pretty good. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot more energetic after eating all this. Wow. I know the entertainment value of this stream right now is phenomenal. I already know that this is like the greatest entertainment you've ever seen. Wow. Not holding the button long enough. Oh, I got a rhythm now. Well, I did at least. Wow. At least there's a fan set up there. Just like there's a couple set up here in the venue. Alright, well, I'm almost done here. Ah, almost. Wow. They're doing what? Hardcore gamer rock? I dread what's coming through those headphones. I basically finished my plate, but I have to finish chewing here, so like, bear with me. What do you bet there's like some sort of twist and we just escape instead of paying off 1,000,000 rubies? What do you bet I'm gonna go talk to the guy and like the joke is that this is gonna turn out to be like next to nothing? Is that what the joke is gonna be here? I have a bit of a funny feeling that might be the case. Just let me finish chewing. Then I can go back to like full-on 100% content creation mode and not this boring content creator mode where I'm eating. In fact, I'll stop talking so I can chew faster. Because I have my camera on, it's whatever. So, I mean, I got so many crumbs on my blanket that I better pick up here. Wow. Wipe the smaller ones off. Wow, I'm glad that didn't hit me there. I assume it damages me. Probably. I also like how Rubies looks very similar to Legend of Zelda Rupees. Sure, that's probably intentional. Most likely. Okay, well. Almost. Okay, oh, now that's what I call a day's work. Feel it. I was in love with those rubies. Do you dream about them? Do you snuggle with them? Hey, it's none of my business. For a great day at work, a great pile of rubies. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen there. Got 462 rupees. I'm sure that there probably are players who have taken it upon themselves to actually get 1,000,000 through that means. But that's what I figured, is that wouldn't be like the actual way. Enter passcode. Incorrect passcode, damn it. I knew for sure that was gonna be it. Get my romantic fortune read, okay? You know, see the future for me and my gal. But I never met Merly. I'll never see my sweetie again, cruel fate. Gotta find some other way to get rubies here. So I'm gonna have to do, this guy's hidden over here. My timing friend of mine just got hold of some very delectable info. Your timely, so is yours. I was gonna charge 10,001 rupees, but for you, 10,000. Sound good? No way. No way, you are a friend of mine? Cheap, I was gonna say cheap, but C-H-E-A-P. Take a hike. Would he have the passcode? Sure, not enough for rubies, pal of mine. Go earn 10,000 rubies. I'll hold that price. Can I just Google the passcode so I don't have to like grind that out any longer? Because that's gonna be a while. Or can work, but I can never grub up enough rubies to pay off my debt. I gotta tell you, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get out of this creepy place. Juicy info, I got it. One, I'll tell you for 1 rupee. What'd you say? Sure. Here's the skinny. I just imagine there's lots of hidden passageways. Yeah. Check all walls. Check both sides. Up, down, left, right. Leave no corner unchecked. Okay, well. Alright, figured that, potentially. New flea, huh? Hey, did you know there's a VIP room as well as the normal one? You can earn rubies there way faster than an entry-level flea jumping room. There's a problem, though. You need a passcode to get in, and only members know it. Man, if only I knew the passcode. Rather than going and grinding out the thing longer, is there anything stopping me from just Googling it? Let's see here, because I'm sure that guy probably has the passcode. But if I can just avoid jumping there, then great. Super Paper Mario, chapter, what? It's hard to type around my microphone cabling. 2-3, passcode. I'm curious. It doesn't say where you get the passcode. Speak with the person on the left and give him 100 rubies to earn the passcode. Oh, well, I don't know where this guy is. I assume that, like, the one that is 1,000 for something is, or 10,000 for something is probably just a joke then. Wait, I only have, like, 563 or something anyway. I wouldn't be able to grind for the 10,000 realistically at this point. I was thinking, like, 1,000, so I just do what I did, like, one more time. But no, he was asking for 10,000 is what was the case. So, 5963. Passcode accepted. Please enter. Thank you, Internet. That'll save me some time. But I guess I could have given 100 to somebody around here. Run, gerbils! Round and round she goes. When I'll retire, nobody knows. Big Boss maybe hates the dark more than old ham. So move those gerbil legs. Power up! Man, I didn't realize that I was stepping into Kamoshida's palace. Is that what his name was? It's been such a hot second. This is the VIP generator room. Run in a wheel and make volts, earn some cash. Yeah, major upgrade from that other room. You're earning crazy rubies in here. Ugh. So, new gerbil, huh? Hungry for rubies, gerbil? You wanna work here? Yeah. Great. Just hang on for 1 second for me. Move, gerbils, move. You know, sometimes I wonder why I do this, but it's simple. Work is fun. You ready? Good answer. Now get in there, gerbil. Okay. But yeah, I got myself mixed up for a second because there's a couple people with, like, very similar names in Persona 5. You have Kamoshida, you have Kanashiro, like, and then of course there's Shido on top of that too. But yeah, Kamoshida. I'm basically in Kamoshida's palace. I could totally program an auto hotkey script that did this automatically for me. Like, the question is, how fast does this generate? Because this could be a great time for me to take a BRB break, go pay for, like, MegaLAN here, and go get a drink, get rid of my trash here. Oh, what's the matter? Took it out, little gerbil? No. Actually, wait. If I say yes, I just want to see the rate. At, like, how fast I'm gaining here. Come here, it's not exactly a gerbil banquet of rubies, but at least it's nothing to sneeze at. I can write a program that does this for me. Do it all the time in Fire Emblem. Here. Alright. There's gotta be, like, some other way to gain stuff faster. But maybe I get info from, like, the one guy for 10,000, and that's what, does it for me? Here, I'm gonna program a script that does this for me, actually. Let's see here. Let me grab my script from, let's see here. If I go to my folder for Fire Emblem Binding Blade, I just grab my grinding script that I made in that, grinding.hk, and let's just copy that and paste it in my Super Paper Mario folder. I can't spell for the life of me here, but that's fine. I'm just gonna call this write.hk, and then, check this out. I am going to go into, I'll show you what I'm doing here. Controllers, I'm going to switch this to, let's just call this PS5 so I can load it again quickly. And then we're going to go to keyboard, mouse, and then for D-pad, it's turned sideways, so like, I'm gonna need to be pressing down is what I'm gonna have to do, actually. So D is down. Yeah, so that's the button I'm gonna need to hold. So yeah, let's just do that. So that should be all set up. So if I hit D now, wow. Yeah, so that does that indeed. But I do need to switch back to, hold on. Let's see here. So controllers, I need to do the, let's call this right. Whoops, I turn on caps somewhere. Doesn't even matter all that much, but right. Save. Let me go ahead and load PS5 just so I can get in here in the first place. And as for, that's the wrong notepad here. As for this, let me open with, there's an auto hotkey launcher, interesting. When I hit B, send D down is all I'm really gonna have to do. D down. And then just forever. That's all I'm really gonna need. I'm pretty sure here. Yeah, I don't really need the turn ender thing. So if I just save that, and then I double click that so it's running in the background, and then I quickly jump into here, like this, and then I go ahead and I switch my controls to this profile, right, load, so now that's D. So then I can turn off display capture 2. So it should be programmed. So the moment I hit B on my keyboard, it should now just hold right. Done. Alright. I can get up, I can stretch, it's gonna automatically do this for me. Alright, I'm gonna go get rid of my trash here. Maybe see about any snackums over there. Maybe, pay my entry fee. Ticket, maybe use a washroom. Grab some drinks. This is gonna be a great little BRB break here. Meantime, while that's just going anyway. Oh, my shoelace is gone untied. What was that? Crosshair? I appreciate the pointing crosshair there. I wonder if I can pick up and turn the camera in such a way that you see my truck outside at all. To see my little bit of the 1953 Fargo outside that took me here. If, no, the lighting isn't gonna work. It's just gonna look like the ray of God over there is like beaming in. You don't get to see. Alright, well. Oh, now my camera's all messed up and stuff. Whatever, I'll fix that when I'm back here because it's gonna need me to take my input off here and, you know, that'll mess up my script because it needs to be clicked on the game here. Alright, well, enjoy watching Mario run. Amazing entertainment while you listen to the sounds from around here. Let me grab this money to pay. Alright, time to take a bit of a break. All right. I just have to have Mario do some slave labor here to work off the debt, so I wrote a program to do it for me, so I could get up and stretch. No. Yeah. I found yeah. That's essentially what's going on here. Oh, that was a little scary for a second there. You know, that's a solid. Got a good crosshair. Let's just see here. I can't properly fix my camera until I click off of this and close my script and stuff. It'd be nice if there was some juice or something like that. Maybe that's what I should start bringing to the potluck. Like, there's so much different kinds of, like, pop and stuff like that, but I don't drink pop. I don't really drink carbonated beverages. So maybe that's what I should start contributing to the potluck with, like, future events, as opposed to, like, Costco cheese buns this time. So I just got a water bottle since my bottle's, like, nearly done. Someone brought a slushy machine, so I got some slushy, but there's no straws or anything, so I just have, like, some slushy in a cup that I can, it'll melt and become more liquidy and become like a juice. And there were some carbonated juices, like some kind of like fruity pops. Sometimes once in a blue moon I'll have something like that if I'm like really thirsty and just don't care about the carbonation and just want something fruity and thirst quenching. But I'm not at that point. I'm not often at that kind of point.
Probably won't be for the whole event, most likely.
Because like I said, I very rarely carbonate things. I gotta tie my shoelace. I did all my wandering around with my shoelaces untied here. So let me go ahead and get this tied back up before I end up tripping. That would not be very good at all. So let's go ahead and do that. I haven't had a slushie in probably years. It has been a long time. Blanket. It's technically a blanket that Anima sent me many years ago. Alright. Where are my headphones at? What are we at here? Alright. Yeah, just this sound over and over again. Oh yeah, it's alright, becoming kind of a liquidy juice down there anyway. My controller here. I'm gonna need to switch my controls back over though. Is what I'm gonna have to do. Let's see here. My little trophy thingamabob is in the way. Let's move that out of the way. Let's see here. Let's close my script. Like that. Let me, I did close it, right? Why you keep going? Yeah, I did close it. And then I go to controllers, configure, and then profile, PS5, load. Yeah. There we go. So I should be back to regular controls. What? Why is that? I'm trying to open my existing, like, Firefox on my taskbar, and I tap it and it opens a new thing. It's opening a new Firefox. It is still doing that. What the heck? Is it, like, messing with my inputs in some way? If I click an element on OBS to test, nope. If I click Discord, for whatever reason, when I click something on my taskbar right now, it doesn't bring up the existing thingamabobs. It tries to open a new thing for some reason. Well, that's different. Alright, my controls should be set back to, like, what they're normally at. Let me fix my camera really quickly. Oh yeah, I tried to open up the software for my camera, but it just tries to launch it. I don't know what I might have done to my keyboard. Maybe it didn't like holding the D button down for so long. Maybe it, didn't quite appreciate that. There, that's probably fine for camera. Especially if I would go, like, here-ish. Something like that. Alright, well. Yeah, I'm donezo. I'm clicked on the thing, right? Did it not load my inputs properly? Or is it still inputting something? I did close my script. It is for sure not running anymore. I can hit B out of curiosity. But my inputs are being weird. I opened a second instance of Dolphin somehow. Uh-oh, which one's the real one? I think I opened a new instance of Dolphin by opening up the thing, and then I changed the control over on it and not the one that I'm actually using. So that should be this one here. If I load PS5, yeah. I'm hesitant about closing out either one. Alright, well my input worked there anyway. Oh, you're just a little scamper, aren't you? That's what I call a can-do gerbil. You ought to try out for the annual Gerbil Olympics, you know? You can win medals. Everyone's scampering like that around here. Wait for your payoff, Super Gerbil. Alright, well, hi. Here. You got 18,000 rupees. Okay. Nice. Alright, so maybe I go give it to the guy that wanted 10,000, and then I unlock an even new, more efficient way. What a level this is, huh? This is certainly something. Here, you know what? Give me the info. Fun time, friend of mine. I just got hold of some very delectable info. Your timely, so it's yours. I'm gonna charge 10,001 rupees, but for you, 10,000. Sound good? Sure. Thanks, buddy of mine. Listen good. Mimi was nappy, okay? And I heard her start sleep talking. And she whispered, 412-62816. I am not gonna freaking remember that. So let's go ahead and control print screen and paste that in Notepad really quickly. Why won't it paste in Notepad? Control V. Come on. Alt print screen. And then it is not capturing it. Yes. Dang it, I just opened another instance of Dolphin again. If I take this out of full screen and then I window capture, print screen, and then paste it. It is not... I can't take a screenshot for some reason. I actually cannot take a screenshot. I don't know why. My computer has gotten really weird. At least it's not the curse of HoloLAN again, where everything, like where I can't even stream it all. Like, thank goodness it's not that. I'll take this over that, but what the heck? What the heck even? Alright, well, I may as well full screen this again. Well, screw it. Wow, it's 8:06. 8:06 p.m. Time sure flies. Phone picture. Oh, man. Alright, now I have it up on my phone. It's for 412-62-816. I think it's their boyfriend's phone number or something? So, that would be like a passcode to something else, I presume? Maybe? Where would I be able to use that? So I've been across those different rooms, I think, before, right? Was this the one where I, Hold on. Yeah, this is that one. The next one over is a gerbil one, and the next one over is, like, where a bunch of dudes are hanging out. So is there, like, another passcode thing here somewhere? Can I say... Yeah, I can go this way, like this. And then what do we have here? Hey, new gerbil, want to learn a little secret? Yeah, I bet you do. Slip me 100 rubies. Alright, so that's the thing that I already got the information of online. Must like I said, a little gerbil life if you can't trust people. Oh, okay, cool. Juicy! Eating mushrooms is the only pleasure allowed in this horrible factory. I don't know if I could go on with my sweet little fungi. Do these give me points? No, the blue ones definitely give me points, though. Wait, is that giving me rubies? Oh, that is. So I guess this is kind of like a middle level as well. That's what this is. If you're full of pep, you ought to hit that generator room and get back to work. Like, this gets me stuff too. Wait. Oh, I'm spending rubies. I just saw that the number was changing and I was like, oh, that's a generator too. No. I wasn't actually paying attention to what was happening to the number. I just saw that it was moving. So... What the heck? Oh, hi there. Big welcome. So happy to have you here at Ruby Savings and Loan. First off, thanks for taking out a special Ruby loan. Now what can I do for you? Dropping in for kicks. You don't need anything? Well, golly, then how about you get lost right now? I have work to do. Out of curiosity. What? I really can't go through that way? Or anything? Hold on. No. You just take all those rubies off your hands. There you go. How many rubies left on your loan? Looks like just, yeah, that many more. Thanks so much for choosing Ruby Savings and Loan. Please come again. Where can I use that passcode that I got? It wouldn't be in that same, like, key thingamabob from before, I wouldn't think. So all sorts of secret passages and stuff around, right? Oh, there's blocks over there. So if I were to say something like that, and then, what is this? This is, oh, well, I got a boot card. That's not really what I need. Okay. So, let's get back some stuff there. Anything else super secret around here? Oh. Okay. Is this like a ladder? Oh, this is a ladder. Okay, I gotcha. And then I smell rubies up ahead, and lots of them. But see these electrified barriers? They'll turn you into a roast gerbil surprise. If only I had me one of them slenderizing pixels I heard about. You heard of them? Well, I had my blanket run over by my chair, so I needed to use that. If you use one of them, you turn sideways, makes you practically invisible. And I think there's one of them things stashed somewhere in this mansion. What? Oh. So that passcode will probably lead to that, I guess? Looks like there's a way that way, too. Because, yeah, that's probably not going to work here. It's probably not going to accept something double length of 4, 12, 6. Yeah. But if I were to instead go this way, like this, and then do this, then I can do this. Know the secret? My hotkeys don't even work anymore either, cause I do. My hotkeys don't even work anymore. Like if I try to turn my camera off or something like that, my hotkeys no longer work. Why? Is it just registering me as always holding control or something like that? Like what is going on here? Let's try running that script again. So it's running. Then my hotkeys still don't work. And I exit script. And then my hotkeys still don't work. What is going on with my computer? We're gonna stop recording on OBS for now. Oh. It didn't open a new folder anymore. My hotkeys still don't work. If I click Firefox, no, it's still opening a new one. Anytime that I click the thing on the taskbar. What is happening? I can't quickly turn my camera off anymore. What about these buttons on like my, yeah, my Stream Deck ones still work. But my, did I hit numlock? That would explain that at least. Where the heck is numlock again? Here. No, that's not the issue. I am so confused. All my buttons are broken. Was it my grinding script? Like, it's closed. It's not running anymore. I don't know why that would break things. I don't know what that is in the background. I don't know what these things are. Everything that's in the background here, exit it. See if any of these make any difference. Logitech G Hub isn't gonna break things, is it? NVIDIA settings? I don't know. Close it. Bluetooth devices, Windows security actions recommended. Leave OBS open. Yeah, Steam Deck is good to be in the background. Steam is good too. If I... The hell? If I, let's see here. What the hell is going on? Whoops, wrong thing. This one. If I hit... What? 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 Is it this one here? But the moment that I hit 2 on my numpad, it switches it back. So, this is 2 on my numpad. And, oh, it's doing arrows down, I guess, is what it's doing. I don't understand. I'm so confused. Usually this is the button to turn off my camera. This is the button normally to turn on like the chat and stuff. And it's not doing anything. It's not working. I really don't want to have to restart stream. If it can be helped. But like I can always manually click over here. Oh, I have to do both of them, like manually clicking them off. Why are my buttons not working? I don't understand. Let's try hitting a bunch of buttons and see what happens. Let's see here. I don't know. If I go into OBS settings here, and I go to hotkeys, and then I load up this source. Yep, it's good. This hotkey is shared by 1 or more actions. Yeah, that's fine, because it's both on and off. Yeah, like, my hotkeys are still set up the same way that they've always been, but it's not recognizing it for some reason. Did I accidentally hit, like, some other key that toggle it in some way? Usually it's just, like, the numpad button that toggles it or something, but the moment that it just highlights a whole bunch of stuff on OBS the moment that I click it. What is going on? And I click on something on the taskbar, and then it opens a brand new instance for some reason. So, I don't know what is going on. I can't select the individual display capture to show you anymore because it keeps on highlighting a bunch of things. Stop. Anytime I click on OBS, it just highlights like 4 things, 5 things. So I can't even click individual elements anymore. It's gotta be something with my computer in general, considering like the whole thing with the taskbar. I am so confused. Just click one element. That time I let me click one element. No. Is it counting like control being held? Like it highlights this point to that point? Is there something that's just like holding a button? Sometimes my controller messes with it. Because I think it does like a Steam input thing. No, that didn't fix my hotkeys. Oh my god. I just want to get through LAN events without having technical issues. Why can't these happen while I'm at home? Why do they always happen when I'm at LAN events? I don't understand. I will never understand. Oh, and I just opened another instance of Dolphin by accident there. Here, let me save state right here. Save state. The slot that. And then I'm gonna task manager kill Dolphin. See if that changes anything. See ya. Will that fix anything? Hotkeys. It was something with Dolphin being bugged out. Huh. Maybe from like the multiple instances of Dolphin that were open. Are things... No, things seem to be working here on my desktop now. If I click on Firefox, it just shows up like the windows that I already have there. Instead of, you know, opening like a new instance of Firefox. Okay. I'm glad I don't have to restart the stream and restart my computer and stuff here. There was something weird going on with Dolphin. For whatever reason. So, let's see here. Super Paper Mario. Bring it over to this window, please. And then we go ahead and we do the full screen. I have some custom textures, by the way, to make it look even nicer. Controllers. Oh yeah, my controller disconnected. I gotta plug it back in because I thought that it might have been to blame for a second there. So on PS5, load that control scheme. And then that's not what I wanted to pull up. My recent events in case I miss anything there. And then close the controller settings, move this over here. It reset my my graphics thingamabob to show speed. So turn that off. Did it reset volume? This sounds decently loud. Yeah, I'm no longer opening new instances of Dolphin. I think my auto gerbil script might have broken things somehow. I mean, it's a very simple script. Just when I press B, hold down D. So I don't know why it would break things. But, there, look, we're back. We're back now. And then, look, I can hit the buttons and they do what they're supposed to do here. 'Cause I do. So, do you know the secret part? Well, do ya? If you close your peepers and imagine real hard that the world's gone, why, it's just about the biggest darn thrill ever. Huh? My sensor telling me that you're the hero. Whoa. Well, welcome, Pard. Hey, welcome, Pard. Got some bad news, though. Looks to me like you're a bit lacking in thrills. I can't get my power to anyone who's too skinny in the thrills department. So here's what we do, Pard. I'll recharge your thrill gauge over the next 10 seconds. You ready? Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 17, 3.14, 1 bazillion, 10. Now you're all charged 5 power, Pard. You burn, now you got your thrills. Now remember, we Pixels got loads of power, so you best be real careful with us. Ain't a little dust up with them ancients 2,000 years ago, but we're Pards now. So let's go have us some thrills, huh? Come on. Alright. Cool. A sideways turning pixel named Slim is now your Pard. I thought I was already turning sideways, but I guess a different way. You use Slim's power to turn sideways and avoid traps or enemies. And when you're sideways, you won't take damage, as long as you stay still. Okay. So now you know the secret, huh, Pard? Don't you? Playing hide and seek is the biggest thrill you can find. You ought to try it. Okay, so... yeah. Let's go then. Then we go ahead and do... oh, I hit the wrong button, but yeah, so that's that. I gotcha. So like that way sideways. Which is essentially what I was already doing, but it just doesn't flip the, flip it into 3D this way. Okay, so let's see here. So then I do this, and I guess there's not everything in this texture pack. Like, it looks like there's a better Mario texture, but not a better Peach icon there. So let's see. Let's just see what I can do here. Well, I guess I can't climb up that way. I guess I have to do this. Unfortunito. Hello, Hello's a Sandwich. Do you know that Triangle Strategy is an exciting HD 2D tactical RPG from talented Team Asano at Square Enix? Yes, I did actually, and I quite like that game. Is this a copy pasta from something? What's going on here? This game had some bullshit puzzle I had a hard time beating as a kid. Fair enough. And yeah, I did. I did indeed, and you're the very first person in the stream that has commented on such. You are far from the first person in this stream, but you are the first person in the stream that has mentioned it, surprisingly. So, like... So just... stand still like that, I guess? Then, I might not even need to have the thing turned over. Okay. So then, this one's gonna be the long one. Enter passcode. Oh, my phone is right here. It doesn't recognize Face ID. There we go. And the same problem happened when I first got, like, the beard over time, and you'd think that it would account for it. I swear, Face ID only works for me, like, half the time, just in general, over the years. Whoops, wrong thing. 4126... 2816? Passcode accepted. Okay, so... But yeah, I've been meaning to shave for a decent while now. Oh. I meant to do it, like, back in January or February, and I just kept putting it off for so long. You got 1 million rubies! Okay, so you never actually have to even deposit anything. You can literally just come here and get that. But I guess it is technically possible to, to grind it out with the methods there. Well, what do you have to say about that, huh? Hey, you found it, didn't you? You found that slenderizing pixel. Dang, I wanted to find it. Hey, but no hard feelings. Let me tell you a secret. If you use that there pixel against something... Okay, I thought he was gonna say something about, like, me, taking the rubies. Is what I thought he would say. That it would be something about that. But it wasn't. That was not, in fact, the case. Away we go. I have a whole 1 million here, so I guess it's just for the sake of information is the only point of the, you know, rupees otherwise. So it's back on the Discord, but yeah, has your written test and got your driver's permit? Nice, nice. Yeah, I was scanning through the Discord earlier on, like, a quick BRB break, and I saw that. I wasn't gonna reply on the Discord while I was just trying to, like, quickly grab some stuff and head back, but I didn't notice that there. And congrats, Len's a Sandwich, that's awesome. Get to drive in here. Oh, hi there, big welcome. So happy to see you here at Ruby Savings and Loan. Alright, well, then I may as well save at this point. Well, here we go. I got the stuff. First off, thanks for taking out a special Ruby loan. Now, what can I do for you? Let's pay off some rubies. Super, let me just take all those rubies off your hands. There you go. Well, thank you so much for paying off your Ruby loan in full. What? How'd you earn enough rubies to pay it off? That's not supposed to happen. No, you've broken my wonderful curse. Yeah, I'll get you. Ah. What? I didn't realize this game was directed by Michael Bay. Oh, okay. So that young imp put a curse on this mansion then, but who was she really? I'm worried about Merly. We must hurry to her aid. Okay. Yeah, this was a, quite a different level. Whoops. This was an extremely different level, so that's how you go about that. I gotcha. So some similarities to Thousand Year Door stuff that you can do. Got it. This slushy tastes almost like there might be some very slight carbonation. But it tastes very slightly like. Steera's handmaid Mimi disappeared in a bizarre explosion. What exactly was her plan? And why did she try to enslave Mario and friends? After the incident, Princess Peach noticed stairs going down. Here we go, she said. Wonder if Merly is down here, thought our heroes as they traded worried glances. Two solemnly made their way down. knowing there was no other path to follow.